This is workout C from the Buff Dudes Hot Chicks program, and in this program you're going to have a regular superset workout with one difference, in that there's not going to be any rest between the exercises. So within the supersets, and even when you're done the supersets, you're just going to keep on going. So even when you're done 1B, you're not going to rest a minute before you do 1A again. You're just going to go right back to 1A. So we're going to do 3 supersets, starting with reverse lunges and stability ball jackknives. So just stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to step back, dumbbells in hand, into that reverse lunge position. Then use that front leg to pull yourself back up. So you're really using your hamstrings and your glutes of that leg that doesn't step anywhere. So my left leg right now is doing all the work to bring me back up. So step back, you're going to get a stretch in the back leg at the front here, in the hip flex area, the rectus femoris area, and then squeeze the left leg to come back up. All right, so we do all repetitions for one side, all repetitions for the other. And then when we're done that, no rest, right down to stability ball jackknives. We're going to get our elbows on the bench, feet on the ball. Do this version. So plank position, tuck your knees up, back out. So let's see you do 15 to 20 repetitions if you can handle that. No rest, then you're going to go into the next superset, which is going to start with Romanian deadlifts, if you know how to do proper form on this one. So we're going to grab our dumbbells, and we're going to do the waiter's bow exercise from the warm-up. Same movement, just holding dumbbells. You're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart, push your hips back, get a stretch in the hamstrings, knees slightly bent, back flat, then squeeze my butt to come back up. That's it, very simple. Push the hips back, stretch the hamstrings, back flat, chest up, squeeze your butt to come back up. Back stays flat all the time. So that's it. The back stays flat. It's actually got an arch in it, so I'm arching hard, keeping that position, stretching my hamstrings, coming back up. So that's what we're doing for the Romanian deadlift. Again, if you're not comfortable doing it, we're going to skip that exercise, and you'll actually just go and not do it at all. So you won't replace it. You'll just do the push-ups, which are next in part of the third superset. So after you're done the Romanian deadlifts, you go down to the ground. We're going to do elevated push-ups. So one hand up on the dumbbell, or anything elevated 4 to 6 inches. Push-up position, lower yourself down, and back up. So regular push-ups with one hand elevated, works the torso a little bit differently. Then you'll switch sides, do all the repetitions for the other side as well. And then, without rest, repeat that superset up to 3 times once you've gone through it at least once. And again, if you don't want to do the Romanian deadlifts, you'll just start the next superset with the push-ups. So you do push-ups, and then dumbbell rows, and then stability ball leg curls. So that's our next superset. So we're going to get the bench set up here to show you dumbbell rows. So we're working our back. So one hand on the edge of the bench, elbow bent, knee on the bench, back leg bent, back flat, row the dumbbell up, and then back down. So all reps for one side, then switch over. You'll notice this workout's a little higher in repetitions, so we're going to do 15 repetitions for the dumbbell row for each side. I really want you to push yourself on that, and you'll find that your obliques actually have to work very hard to prevent your body from rotating, and you can even get sore abdominals from that dumbbell row. So these exercises that we're doing, they're always multi-muscle. There's so much more than just single muscle exercises. And that's why you can get abs from doing these types of workouts. without traditional ab training. Not that it's really that effective anyways. So after the dumbbell rows, we're going to go down to 20 repetitions of stability ball leg curls. And make sure that you have your hips bridged up all the time. Curl in, back out. So this can also be a very strong contraction for the hamstrings and even squeezing your butt there. So don't underestimate this exercise when done properly. So 20 reps there, and again, no rest, back to the rows, finish strong. And once you're done this strength training portion, we're going to go into some timed bodyweight intervals to make for a really fun way to finish off workout C. Alright, this is the interval portion of workout C, and I have with me my little Gym Boss interval trainer, and you can get this at gymboss.com. Really cool little thing. All it is, well, it's a countdown timer, and it's only like 26 bucks, but what it allows you to do is set a work interval and a rest interval so that it just beeps and you change. And it's really handy dandy for these bodyweight intervals we're going to do. So it's a series of different bodyweight intervals using the interval timer. We're going to do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for all these different rotations. You're going to find it a lot of fun. So if you're ready, I'm ready, so let's get started. You hear that? That means we're going to start with 20 seconds of bodyweight squats. I can get about 13 done usually in 20 seconds at this nice pace. Now what we're going to do in the 10-second recovery is actually hold the bottom position. So it's going to be a lot of fun by the time you get near the end. So 10-second hold, then back up to the squats. So wherever you stop, that's where you hold. So I got lucky there. I'm just going to hold near the top for 10. And then go on. And we're going to do that 8 times. So that was 2 out of 8. So that'll give you 4 minutes of bodyweight training with the squats. The next thing we're going to do is push-ups, but we're only going to do 4 rounds of it. We're going to do regular push-ups, 20 seconds, 10-second hold at the top. So we're just going to let the countdown timer, we're going to start in 10 seconds. You just simply won't be able to do as many push-ups as you can bodyweight squats. So 20 seconds of push-ups. Again, I can do about 13 or 14 in 20 seconds. And we're going to hold the top position for 10 seconds. And then back to push-ups. Now you're going to do that 4 times. You might need to take a little bit of a break in there because it is pretty darn tough to pull that one off. Then after we've done the push-ups, we're going to go down to the ground and do 4 minutes of abdominal torso training using planks and side planks. So in 10 seconds, we're going to go down and start with 20-second side plank. Or regular plank, sorry. I'll do it this way. So 20 seconds. Breathing normally, abs braced. And then with control, rotate up, 10 seconds here, hips up, and then with control, rotate back down, 20 seconds in the middle again, abs braced, breathe normal. With control, rotate up, 10 seconds here, then back down, 20 seconds in the middle. And you're going to do that for 8 turns. So we just did that, only 2 there, so it'll be tough to finish that off. And then we're going to finish off with touchdown forward lunges and T push-ups as our final bout, and we're going to do this just 4 times for a total of 2 minutes. So we're going to do these touchdown forward lunges with our arms up over our head, shoulder blades together. Our legs will have recovered a little bit by now. And then we're going to go immediately down to push-ups, T push-ups. Then immediately up into lunges. Then back down into push-ups. And you're going to do that for 4 rounds, so 2 minutes. So a lot of fun there with bodyweight intervals, timed bodyweight intervals. Your workouts there are just up to your imagination, lots of variety that you can do. But that's how you're going to finish workout C, and we'll be back with more of those probably next time. So I hope you enjoyed Turbulence training for buff dudes and hot chicks.